you can now use the biggest Chinese open source models like GLM5.2, Kimi K2.6, MiniMax M3 and DeepSeek V4 completely for free inside Claude Code. And in this video, I will show you exactly how to set that up in just a few minutes, even if you're a complete beginner. That way you can use all of them when coding while keeping all of the skills, files and conversations that you already use inside Claude Code every day. Plus at the end, I will put them to the test by building a multi-page website and a full stack application to see if they can actually compete with Anthropic's best models. So close all of your other tabs and let's dive right into it. But before I show you how to set this up, I want to first talk about which models I'm going to show you in this video and what these models are actually good at. Now, as I said in the intro, these are the biggest AI models from China and almost all of them specialize in agentic coding and long context work. Now, if you don't know them, these models are GLM5.2, Kimi K2.6, MiniMax M3 and DeepSeek V4, which are all open source models, and that means that you can see all the parameters that they have been trained on, along with being able to download them into your PC and use them from there, but that would require you to basically have a supercomputer because these models cannot actually run on a simple laptop. But now you might say, well, Damian, that's good, but are these models actually any good, or are they significantly worse than Anthropic? And to that, the answer is clear. Most of these models are actually very similar to Anthropic's best models like Opus 4.8. As you can see from these benchmarks, GLM 5.2 for example, scores very close to Opus in multiple of these benchmarks, and it even surpasses GPT 5.5 in some of them. Or let's take a look at Kimi for example. As you can see, Kimi also scores very close to Anthropic's top model, which is Fable 5, and it also outperforms it in some of these benchmarks, which basically means that these models are pretty close, and in some tasks they can perform even better than Anthropic's paid models. But now you might say, well, Damian, that's good, but why would we want to run them inside Claude Code? And the answer to that is simple, because Claude Code is currently the best coding agent on the planet, since it has the best coding setup there is, and it gives you access to skills, plugins and commands that no other coding agent does, which you can use to speed up your workflow and write better code. Plus, if we use them inside Claude Code, every file and every conversation that you had with Claude in the past is going to stay there as context, and you will not have to go through a long transfer process to transfer all of that information to another coding agent. So what we are going to do in this video is we're going to keep the agentic harness of Claude Code that includes all of these things that I mentioned, but we're going to switch the brain of that agent, and instead of using an Anthropic model, we're actually going to swap it and use one of these open source Chinese models completely for free. So we can keep all the powerful features that Claude has while not having to pay the expensive subscriptions that Claude Code has. But now you might be asking, well, Damian, how is this actually free? Since you said that we can't really run these models in our computer because we basically need a supercomputer to do that. And to that you would be correct, but there are two ways to run these models. One is running them on your own computer, which, as we said before, you can't really do unless you have a mini data center on your house. And the second one is running them in the cloud, which is basically someone else running them or the GPUs, and they just give you an API key which you connect to Claude, and then you're able to access these models. But most companies that run these models in the cloud, they require you to pay for that usage. But thankfully, not NVIDIA. Because what NVIDIA is currently doing is running all these models in the cloud for you and offering them to you completely for free. And all you have to do is to simply create an NVIDIA account, then you generate an NVIDIA API key, you paste it into Claude with a prompt that I'm going to give you, and then you will be able to use these Chinese models that run on NVIDIA GPUs completely free of charge for you. And if you're wondering why they're doing that, they're basically doing this to promote their platform. But there is another question that a lot of people might have. Is my data going to be safe, or will it immediately go over to China and to the CCP, which obviously you don't really want? And to that the answer is that yes, your data will be completely safe, and it's not going to go into China. How the architecture works is we have Claude Code on your computer, which sends a request over to NVIDIA servers, which have natively downloaded and running these open source models in their machines, which means that nowhere in this process your data is going to China, since you're not using the API of these models and you're actually using the API of NVIDIA. And now that you understand how this is going to work, let me show you how you can set it up. Now the first thing that you have to do is to install Claude Code in your machine. So you either have to go over to this website, which I will also leave a link for in the description below, then select your operating system and copy the command that matches it. I'm going to copy the one for Mac. And then you simply need to open up a terminal. It can either be inside an IDE like Anti-Gravity or VS Code, or even natively in your PC if you actually want. Now, I personally prefer to do this inside an IDE, and you simply have to paste in the command, click on enter, and this is going to start installing Claude Code in your machine, where once it is done, you will then be able to simply come over here, type in the word Claude, and this is going to launch Claude Code for you. But if you want, there is also another way that's even easier if you're using an IDE. Since you can simply come over here to the extensions tab in your IDE, search for Claude, which is going to return you this Claude Code extension. So then all you have to do is to simply click on it, and then you need to come over here and click on the install button, and this is also going to install Claude Code in your machine, where then you will be able to open it up by simply coming over here and clicking on the Claude Code icon at the top of the page, which is also going to open up Claude Code in your terminal. But since I already had installed Claude before, I'm going to simply close this and I'm going to use it through my original terminal. But as you can see, currently we're using Opus 5 from our Anthropic subscription, which is something that we need to change and make Claude use one of the 4 Chinese models that I talked about before. Now to make this happen, we need to go over to build.nvidia.com, which I will also have a link for in the description below, and then you simply need to come over here to the top and create a completely free account. And once you're done setting up your account, then you will be able to move over in the model section where you can see all the models that NVIDIA is offering. And if you actually come over here to the filters and you turn on the free endpoint filter and you click on apply, then this is going to give you all the models that NVIDIA is giving to you completely for free through their API. And as you can see, this includes models like GLM5.2, MiniMax M3, Kimi K2.6, and DeepSeek V4, which are all the models that we're going to use in this video. But now to take these models and connect them into the Claude Code in our terminal, what we need to do is to simply come over here to the top of the page, click on our profile, and then click on API keys, which is going to bring us over in this section where all we have to do is to simply generate an API key. I'm going to call this NVIDIA, and then I will click on generate, which is going to create me my own unique API key. And now I simply have to copy this key, come back over to Claude Code, paste it in over here, and say something like, this is my NVIDIA API key. And after you say that, you will need to use this long prompt that I will leave a link for in the description below, because this prompt is guiding Claude Code of how we can switch from the Anthropic models that it's currently using and make it use a model coming from NVIDIA. And you actually need this long of a prompt because this setup is not as simple as it seems, since NVIDIA is providing OpenAI endpoints while Anthropic only accepts Anthropic endpoints. It actually took me a couple of hours to figure out how to circumvent that. And I think that's why there is no other video on YouTube, at least at the time of this recording, that shows you how to use NVIDIA models inside Claude Code, since it is kind of a complicated process. But don't worry, because I basically did all the work for you and I put it inside this prompt over here. So literally all you have to do is to click the link to the Google Doc in the description below, then you simply come over here, you copy the full prompt, and then you come back over to Claude, you paste it in over here, and then you click on enter. And now Claude knows exactly what it needs to do to circumvent that issue and create the setup by itself. So then you will be able to use Claude Code with the most popular Chinese models completely for free coming through NVIDIA. And for the more technical people, how this basically works is it creates a proxy server which basically connects the OpenAI SDK with the Anthropic SDK and basically acts as the middleman to translate the signal. But you don't really need to understand how this actually works, since Claude understands it for you and it can go and make the setup work. And boom, Claude just finished running and setting everything up for us. As you can see over here, it's telling us exactly what it did. And over here, we have all the commands that we can use to launch Claude Code with a specific model. For example, if we want to launch Claude Code with Kimi K2.6, we simply have to copy this command that Claude is going to give you after the setup is done. Then we can simply open up a brand new terminal, paste it in and click on enter. And this is going to launch Claude Code using that model. As you can see from over here, it is using Kimi K2.6 from NVIDIA. And we can do that with all these AI models. For example, if I want to launch MiniMax, I can copy the command, open up a brand new terminal, paste it in, and this is going to launch Claude Code using MiniMax M3. Same thing with GLM5.2. If I paste in the command, you will see that Claude will launch with GLM5.2, and same exact thing with DeepSeek V4. If I simply copy the command, I paste it in over here, and I send it over, this is going to launch Claude with DeepSeek V4. And just so you guys can see that this actually works, hello, which model am I using? And I send over this request, this is going to return me, you're currently using DeepSeek V4. Which means that we can use all the Chinese models that NVIDIA is offering to us 100% free without having to pay a single cent. So now that we have everything set up, let's actually put these models to the test by making them build a multi-page website for a chiropractor agency. Now to do this, I'm going to use DeepSeek V4 since it is the fastest model, and I have found that when you're using the other ones, and especially GLM5.2 in peak hours, then they tend to be a bit slower, and I'm recording this video on peak usage hours. That's why I will mainly choose to go with DeepSeek V4, but if you want, you can obviously send the same exact prompt into any of these models. Now the prompt that I'm going to give it is going to be, hey, what I want you to do is to build me a multi-page website for a chiropractic agency. I want the design to be modern with some nice light colors, and I want to make sure that the website has multiple different pages and each page has multiple different sections. So what I want you to do is to figure out how the website should be laid out and then return me a detailed implementation plan for that. And now that I type my prompt, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on enter. So DeepSeek V4 can first create us a detailed implementation plan that I then can take a look at and either give him my feedback or approve it so I can go and build out this website. And it's always best practice to first tell AI to create you a plan so you can see if it understood exactly what you were asking for with your prompt. And boom, as you can see, that's exactly what DeepSeek V4 went over and did. It created us this implementation plan over here, where it is telling us the frameworks that it's going to use, then it is giving us the site architecture, then some information about the color palette of the website, along with the exact pages and sections that it is going to have. And if you obviously don't like something, you can simply come over here to Claude and prompt it to change that. But since I actually went through this plan and I think it looks pretty good, what I'm going to do is I will simply come over here to the bottom and I'm going to say, the plan looks great, so go over, execute it, and build me this website. And I will simply send over this prompt. So DeepSeek V4 can build us this 7-page website from Inside Claude Code. Now what I'm going to do is I will just simply let this run and finish, and I will be back with you once it is done. And boom, DeepSeek just finished building out our website. As you can see over here, it is telling us all the different pages that it went over and built, and it also spinned it up in a local host, which we can actually open up and take a look at. And as you can see, this is our website, which has some very nice light colors. Here we have the hero section with this image over here. Then underneath we have some information about the company with another about us section over here. Then we also have all the services that they're currently offering. After that, a section that explains how the services work, some patient testimonials, as you can see over here, I can navigate through them. And they all have unique images, which is something that DeepSeek pulled from the web and embedded inside our website. And underneath we have a section so they can select the service that they want to get. Plus, if I come over here to the top of the page and I click on the navigation menu, you can see this opens up a brand new About Us page where I can see some information about this company, which is not displayed in the homepage, and this makes it a completely unique page as well. Plus, the same thing with the services page. As you can see, it's a completely unique page. Same with testimonials, same with insurance, in which they also have a nice contact us section as well. And then the same thing with a FAQ section where the users will be able to take a look at the most frequently asked questions, and another contact us page over here where I can fill in my information and the business is going to contact me so I can book my appointment. And overall, I do have to say that this website does look very clean, especially when taking into account that we built it with just one prompt and completely for free using DeepSeek V4 from NVIDIA. And as you saw, basically all the buttons of the website were fully functional, plus DeepSeek went over and pulled relevant images from the web and embedded them inside our website, which is honestly very impressive. But now it's time that we give these models a significantly harder task, like building a full stack application. Now for this example, I'm thinking of building an expense tracking app in which the user will be able to log all the expenses that he makes. And I'm going to do that using the MiniMax M3 model that is offered from NVIDIA. So what I'm going to do is I will simply copy this command, I'm going to open up a brand new terminal, and I'm going to paste it in over here, and this is going to launch Claude Code using MiniMax M3, in which tab I will now be able to go and explain my prompt. So I'm going to say, hey, what I want to do is build an expense tracking app in which the user will be able to log all of his expenses in one tab. Then in another tab, he will also be able to take a look at the analytics for his expenses with some very nice graphs and charts. And let's create another section which is going to be specifically for setting the monthly budget of the user so he knows how much money he has to spend in that month on all the different categories. Now what I want you to do is to build me this app, make sure it has a nice looking and modern design, and spin it up in a local host so I can take a look at it. And now that I'm done with my prompt, all I have to do is to simply send it over and let MiniMax M3 start working for me and build out this app. Now I'm not going to bore you with the waiting time, I will simply let this run in the background and I will be back with you once it is fully finished, so we can take a look at the final result. And boom, as you can see, MiniMax M3 just finished building out our app. Over here it is giving us a small description of what it did, and it also gave us this localhost URL, and if we actually open it up, we can see this very nice looking interface that MiniMax created for us. As you can see over here, we have our total spend, our average per day, how many transactions we have, and the top category of our spending. Plus, if I scroll down here, we can see some very nice graphs that depict our expenses. And if I come over here in the expenses section, I should be able to come over here, click on add an expense, and let's say I went shopping today and I spent $200, so I'll simply fill that in. I'm going to say as a note, new clothes, I'm going to click on add expense, and then this is going to add in this brand new expense over here, where it should also update the total spend, as you can see it just did, and now the graph depicts that expense as well, which is exactly what we wanted. Plus, if we want, we can come over here, search for a specific expense, so we can easily see where we're spending our money, making it easier for us to manage our finances. And overall, I would say that this app does look very good. As you can see, we also have different time frames that we can set from over here, from the top of our page, which is also a very useful feature. And overall, I would say that this interface looks very good. And the most impressive part is that we built it completely for free using MiniMax M3. And if you want more dedicated help with setting this up or with building your own AI business, then make sure you click the top link in my description and you come and check out my school community, where I help people just like you build and grow their own AI business through all the content that I have inside my classroom and through the dedicated one-to-one access to me, which every member of the community gets. So if you would be interested in that, make sure you click the top link in my description and you come and check out my school community. But also YouTube things, you're going to enjoy this video, in which I show you how you can use Claude Code completely for free with another method. So make sure you go and watch that next, and I will see you over there.